Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His squad has lost back-to-back games, hoping to get back to their winning ways here. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go once more with Ali. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. To return is Johnson. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. He'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll get it out 3, and that's going to lead to third down. They're down and 3.
It's a gain of 4.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. Play action now with Rodgers. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down mark. And that's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1. A run out of the gun with Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, Warren. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
No miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And Baltimore.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Another try with Ali. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get him out 4 here as he is taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, they go with Ali. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers.
Jackson now. Now they'll set up the screen for Ali. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Baltimore.
That's another Baltimore.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Ali. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. has a handoff to Ali. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. It's going to be third. They need 1.
It's 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
A run with Ali. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18.
He'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Now, Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Steelers 0.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. Drive will start on the ground. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The Steelers
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards.
That's good for us Steelers.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Gainwell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's in! Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
responds well. On for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. He'll start this on the ground with Warren, and he'll only be able to muster a couple yards. Now a guy starts that 1st-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Rodgers forced to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. A run up the middle with Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's Gainwell. He'll push forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. From the gun, Rodgers. He finds Austin with the ground. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
We'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. First comes. They're setting up the screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And now the Steelers are going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
That's interference. Defense.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Next to score, Steelers 14, Ravens 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Here's the fullback, Raton. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Second down, they need 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. Taking off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First down.
A tight end in motion now. Back to the tight end, Coleman. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot. A 63-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. And it's the first running back taken in the draft Ashton Genty. And this will turn into one of the best plays of the week. He's gone. The Raiders wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Brian Thomas Jr. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the veteran, Austin Eckler. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Commanders find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's coming down the field. It's Austin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Warren. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Down Gainwell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
They run with Warren. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Pat Fryer moves. Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pick up of 46 yards. Handoff. This is Ali. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there.
And he'll take this one in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And with the season winding in awards, you can't avoid the conversation. You have to say he is at least among those who should be considered for MVP. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That one on the former 1st-rounder, Troy Fautanu. take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Brings up second down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Third and long. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
It's a gain of 13. First down, Steelers.
First down for Aaron. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll be third down. Rodgers going up top again. Down the field, but it was incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. The work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Ali. Down the sideline, past the 40. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Second down, Jackson. He dumped this out wide to Abanaconda. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one online. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike. When you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL's most valuable player. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. And with that last run, that makes this a really special season. It puts him over 1,500 yards on the ground for the year, continuing to climb the single-season rushing chart. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. 2nd and inches. Here's a handoff to Wallace. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Jackson forced out wide. He runs with it. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Looking for his tight end there, but a little too far. It's a completion. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers are going to extend their lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson gonna keep it himself. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was roughed right at the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 48-yard line.
Carry now for Ali. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll go once more with Ali. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain. On that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On the give, it's Johnson. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Here's Warren. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Thompson. That cat reels it in on the right side. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. Now, Thompson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Another try with Ali. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, report! Report! A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Hey, middle.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3.
Hopkins sent in motion. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson up top again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. They stop the 2-point try.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.